my name's Grace and welcome back to Get Fit with Grace. If you're new, hit that subscribe button down below so you can follow along on the fitness journey. Make sure to leave a like and comment down below what your favorite carb is or just what you want to see in the next video. And of course, make sure to share this with your friends if you enjoy this video. Now let's get to what you came here for. Talking about carbs. There are so many amazing foods out there that us fitness freaks have been trying to figure out for the longest amount of time. Which foods are good, which foods are bad, and which ones bring us the most benefits to our bodies. But today we're going to be talking about good carbs versus bad carbs. Now I know you might be thinking, good carbs? Yes, there really are good carbs out there. I feel like for a while, carbs have been a little bit victimized from the keto diet. Now, I do agree with the keto diet, but that's another topic. Basically, just to give you a quick little idea of what the keto diet is, it's high fat and high protein intake with low carb intake. This basically forces the body to burn fats rather than burning carbs. My mother has been doing the keto diet for about, I'd say like a year and a half. So if you guys want to learn more about it, let me know and I can create a whole video of interviewing my mom about the keto diet. You guys can send in questions and we can answer them. Let's just focus on carbs. Anyways, so you're probably wondering, what are carbs? Some examples of carbs are fruits, vegetables, and breads. A lot of us tend to think of carbs as just pastas and breads and all the unhealthy things, but I'm telling you now that there are many carbs that bring us tons of benefits. Now, what carbs do for our body is basically they build macromolecules, they spare the protein and fat, which is why people do the keto diet, because when we consume carbs, we're gonna burn carbs. But if we're not consuming the carbs, then we're gonna burn fat and protein. So that's why people do the keto diet, to burn their fat, not their carbs. And the other thing carbs do for us is they give us energy and store energy. There are 3 different types of carbs. There are monosaccharides, which are very simple sugars. They could be seen as fructose or glucose. The second ones are disaccharides, which can be seen as table sugar. And the third one is polysaccharides. Polysaccharides are the more complex sugars, and they could be an example of cereal or pasta. Now, as I said before in the video, carbs are often seen as a food that make you gain weight, but I'm here to give you examples of carbs that actually help you lose weight, so that you can be more open-minded to carbs, and realize that everything is good in moderation. That's my key point, moderation. Don't overeat anything. If you overate, I don't know, cauliflower or something, you wouldn't be healthy. You need to have every food in moderation. Now let's talk about foods that are super high in carbs, but are amazing for you. Okay, so the first food on my list that is very high in carbs, but super awesome for you, are oats. Oats have tons of antioxidants in them, and they're also filled with protein. Protein helps you build muscle, and it also helps you lose weight. Another thing oats do for you is they make you feel full for a long amount of time. Sometimes I'll eat a salad and I'm still starving after, so then I go and eat a bunch of crackers and stuff like that. So there's no point in eating the salad, because then I'm still gonna eat unhealthy things, right? But oats help you feel full, so even if you eat a small bowl of them, they're gonna keep you full for a much longer amount of time. My second food that is very high in carbs but is awesome for you are sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes have about 21% of carbs in them. They are super high in potassium, and they're also high in vitamin B and C. Another food on my list are kidney beans, which I personally love. I think they taste great in burritos and rice and all those kinds of foods. They just taste good to me. Anyways, kidney beans have 22.8% of carbs in them. What they also do for you is they moderate your blood sugar levels, and they help you lose weight. Kidney beans also are packed with tons of vitamins. Another food that is very high in carbs but is great for you is quinoa. It contains 21% of carbs in it, and it helps with weight loss and it also tastes really good with peanut butter, so I highly suggest it if you're a peanut butter fan. My final food that is very high in carbs are bananas. Now, bananas are kind of a risky one since they are a little bit high in sugar, actually quite high in sugar, so you don't want to eat them all the time, but they also do have a lot of pros to them too. Bananas contain potassium, they can help with your digestion, and they also give you a lot of energy. Okay, so now for the bad carbs. Now, basically, these ones are like pretty basic. Everybody knows these foods aren't the healthiest, and if you don't, well, you're gonna hear them now. But yeah, I can't really go into too much detail about these ones because it's pretty common sense that they're not the healthiest for you. Anyways, so my biggest suggestion is cut all the white rice, white bread, and white pasta out because those have literally no benefits for you at all except filling you up, making you feel full. Yeah, they're definitely not going to bring you any nutritional value. You should be switching to whole wheat, whole grain rice. Those things actually do bring you a little bit more nutrition, and they aren't just completely filled with sugar. So I definitely suggest that. And I know a lot of people can't get over, whole wheat. Oh, it tastes bad to some people. Honestly, I grew up eating whole wheat, and when I eat white bread or something, I don't really taste a difference. So I think you definitely sometimes have to train your body and force yourself to eat stuff just so that eventually it will taste good. Like, I enjoy whole wheat foods. So eventually, you may not like it at first, but you can get used to it and it can make a major difference in your diet. Now, before I end my video, I do want to say, if you like white pasta, if you like white rice, and you're like, oh, Grace, but I don't want to give those up, that's completely fine. I'm not here to tell you this is what you should eat all the time, but I'm saying this to eat in moderation. Everything in moderation is good. It's okay to treat yourself the odd time. If you never treated yourself to something yummy, well, then you just be straight up boring and no fun. You want to be able to eat what you enjoy, and we only live once. Don't torture yourself on diets. But definitely, on the everyday, there's the slight little changes that you can make. And like I said before, there are plenty of good carbs. So now we're at the end of the video. I hope you guys learned a little bit about carbs and learned that not all carbs are bad and that you can enjoy foods. And hopefully I hope that you guys make some recipes with these foods, or just at least add them to your diet. Let me know what you think. Make some recipes and send them to me. Either way, just thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.